This is my 6-month update on the carnivore diet. How much weight have I lost and what other benefits have I had? Welcome back. If you are new, my name is Karyn and my husband Dan and I are trying to become as self-sufficient as we possibly can before we retire. We don't want to rely so much on stores and other entities in order to just take care of ourselves as we get older. And so we are relearning some old ways and learning some new things so that we can become more self-sufficient. One of the things that we are working on as we get older is our personal health. We don't want to be on a bunch of medications or have to go to the doctor all the time. For me, that means cleaning up my diet and losing a lot of weight. So every weekend I post a video on how my weight loss journey is going. And then midweek I try to post a video that's more toward becoming self-sufficient. If those things interest you, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that like button on this video to help promote us to YouTube. So in this video, I am going to briefly describe my carnivore diet. Then I will talk about weight and inches lost and share a before and after picture with you. Then I'll list some of the additional benefits that I have seen by being on this carnivore lifestyle. For anyone that's new, I started the carnivore lifestyle back in July, and so this is my 6-month update. It is a meat-based diet that is higher in fat, and it's an elimination diet. You're eliminating carbohydrates and also sugar from your diet, and so only animal products is what you eat on the carnivore diet. One of the great things about being on this elimination diet is that you learn how food affects your body, and it can be different for everyone. It's not a one-size-fits-all. Food can affect different people in different ways. And for many people on the carnivore lifestyle, eliminating all processed foods is very beneficial. For example, deli meats. They are processed foods. They may not have any carbohydrates or maybe low, very, very low in carbohydrates, but they might also cause you inflammation or stall your weight loss. For me, the less I eat of anything processed or anything that has to do with dairy, even though it's an animal product, the better off I am regarding inflammation and weight loss. Is the carnivore diet easy? Yes and no. There are many, many benefits to this simple way of eating, which I'll go over later in this video. But you need to be prepared to be very strong around literally the rest of society who probably will not be eating the way you're eating. And that can sometimes be hard to do, especially when you're in social situations or you're at work. And even the majority of health professionals don't yet understand why the carnivore diet is so healthy. In fact, there is a lot of misinformation out there right now, and it can be hard for a health professional to fully understand why you want to do this way of eating. So you need to do your research and you need to watch the videos on YouTube from the health professionals, doctors, surgeons, neurosurgeons that support this way of eating and understand why this way of eating is actually the proper human diet. And that will help you to know why you're doing this diet and why it's the right thing for you. So if you are thinking about undertaking the carnivore lifestyle, do your research to give yourself a really good, solid foundation. But I can say after being on the carnivore lifestyle for 6 months, it's become kind of second nature. And when I'm out in those different social situations, there are a lot less mental games that are being played inside my head when I come across foods that I should not be eating. So how much did I lose in the first 6 months of the carnivore diet? I lost 57.3 pounds. I also take 3 measurements. I take a measurement of my chest, my waist, and my hips. And in those 3 areas, I have lost 16 inches so far. I have a long way to go, but I am well on my way to hitting my weight loss and health goals. Also, every 3 months, I do take before and after pictures, and so I want to share with you my 6-month before and after pictures. Now I just want to do a quick list of other benefits that I have seen on the carnivore diet in the first 6 months. I sleep way better and I enter deep sleep for longer periods of time. And in fact, I've even recently discovered that I need to have my CPAP machine set to a lower pressure now. I no longer have aches and pains in my joints, which plagued me prior to the carnivore diet. And I also have degenerative disc in my lower back, and I actually just don't even know that it is there right now. My energy level is a lot higher and I'm getting a lot more done. My blood pressure is down and it's within normal limits. And actually for me, my cholesterol has actually gone down. I wasn't on like a borderline or a high, but it's actually gone down several points since I've been on the carnivore diet. I'm walking better and faster, and I'm not getting out of breath. My skin is healthier. I can think more clearly with less brain fog during the day at work. And my mood has been lifted. I'm just generally a happier and more energetic person. Other benefits, which were kind of a little bit unexpected, it is way easier to plan meals and do grocery shopping. Literally for food, you go to 2 spots in the grocery store. You go to the meat section, and you go to the dairy section. And that's it. Another unexpected benefit is you would think that if you're eating mostly meat, that your grocery bill would go way up, but it hasn't. It has actually gone down a significant amount. And next week, I'll be going over again how much we have saved by being on this kind of lifestyle in the last 6 months. So come back for that. When you are not spending all of that money on the packaged, processed foods and junk food, I mean, I don't think people realize how much money they are actually spending on that sort of thing until you stop spending the money on that. So it is a significant amount for us. And another unexpected benefit is I am more mentally willing and happier to help out with different tasks around our acreage and around our house. If you are thinking about this lifestyle and you're sitting on the fence, do some research right here on YouTube on the best way to get started on the carnivore diet and give it 90 days. Anyone can do this for for 90 days and just see what benefits you have. If you give it a full chance, not just a halfway, well, I'll eliminate this, but I'll keep that. No, give it a full chance for 90 days. And I guarantee you that you will feel so good that you will not want to go back to the way you were before. If you are still here, I thank you for sticking with me. And if you are on the carnivore diet, leave us a comment on where you are on this lifestyle. If you haven't had a chance yet today, do something good for someone else. And I'll see you next time.